I am really enjoying Battlefield 5's gunplay, and it looks like we're just in time for the beginning of the match. Anyway, this live stream is going to be focusing on the gunplay, of course, boots on the ground combat, but also vehicular warfare. Actually, it's going to have a special focus on vehicular warfare. Planes, tanks, these half-track things, all of it. Except it looks like we're having a bit of a glitch. Let me see if I can... This is the beta, keep in mind. Alright, looks like it's fine. We were having some sort of stuttering. Regardless, this is Battlefield 5's early beta. The open beta starts tomorrow. On all platforms. I'm playing on the Xbox One X. And I like that tip. We had a casualty. That could cost us the win. Don't die too much. Yeah, great tip. I appreciate it. Anyway, you can probably see that I've got some changes to my gun. It's not completely stock. But that doesn't really matter because all of this is cosmetic. Even the sight is cosmetic, aside from the fact that it gives me a crosshair, which I guess is also cosmetic, because it doesn't really have any magnification as a reflex sight. Regardless, I've also got a muzzle brake on, but that doesn't affect my gun stats because none of the attachments in the game affect weapon stats. Which I think is a really good thing, actually. I'm a big fan of that. Anyway, how you guys doing? I'm doing good. I've been playing quite a bit of Battlefield 5. I've been playing on the computer. I've been playing on the Xbox One X. And it's a good game. It's a really good game. I really like what they've done with it. We don't have all the features in the beta, but something that I really have enjoyed playing around with is the weapon skill tree. I've actually got a lot of augmentations on this STG-44. I'll show you guys exactly what I have between matches, but basically I've got something that reduces horizontal spread. There's also something that reduces vertical spread. I don't have that yet. You earn points, which is basically the currency in the game. Oh, shit! I should have been a little more careful. Time to kill has greatly been reduced, which is another good thing. Time to kill is reduced, and you have less ammunition, so you've got to be careful. You got to carry yourself with a sense of strategy, which I didn't do. I should have looked through the windows before I burst through the door like a madman. Let's see if we got any armored vehicles to use. No tanks or planes. I'm going to keep an eye out for those. We got some friendly tanks. You know what? I'm gonna push up with that friendly tank going to objective D. But I've also got a skill tree that is more focused on accuracy. Also, my time to zone into my sights. My time to raise sights is what I'm trying to say has been reduced. There's another skill tree that's seems to be focused on my overall weapons, like weapon switching being increased, but I didn't focus on that. You do have to make some choices. You can't go with everything that you might want. I don't know if you can ever refund your choices and go with another branch of the tree, but maybe in the future. It is cool that you can't unlock absolutely everything. They seem to have balanced it fairly well. I'm experiencing some strange glitches in this match, however. Like, the radio is apparently inoperable. Whenever you hear that radio static, it means that somebody's trying to give me a message. But the in-game announcer seems to be turned off, even though I didn't do that. Yeah, once again, he was trying to say something. Let me see if I can check out my audio. Yep, in-game announcer's on. Let's see if that fixes things. Just turn it off and turn it back on. If I called EA tech support, they'd probably tell me to do the same thing. It is not fixed, and thank God that's a friendly. Almost gave me a heart attack. Yes, this gun is incredible. I think the STG-44 is my favorite gun in the game, aside from the EMP for the medic. The EMP for the medic was my favorite gun in the alpha, but I haven't gotten that on the Xbox One X for the beta yet. Oh yeah, something else I have is increased accuracy at long range, reduced spread, in other words. This is probably a bad idea. Ooh, that was a close one. Let's see if I can hunt this guy down. It's probably not the smartest thing I could do considering that he's pretty close to the enemy base. So I'm opening myself up to enemy fire. I've got my back to their guns. Really, really good move. Seems to have disappeared. Shit, for all I know, he could be recon hiding in the trees. Behind me. I have a feeling he's going out to the next objective, though. Objective C, or maybe Objective A. Probably Objective A. I don't see him. It's kind of creepy. He just disappeared. Well, Objective A doesn't seem to be having any issues, so I'm going to go on and move up to Objective C. Yes! Oh, no. No. I thought you meant gun customization. I'm not going to go crazy on my soldier's appearance. So I don't really care too much about customization for something like Battlefield. In fact, it's kind of weird because Battlefield 5 has no premium pass. For the first time in many years, actually for the first time ever, because before the premium pass, they just had standard expansion packs. Oh shit, they're taking our objective. C has enemies. Oh shit! They're in the windows. Some are up top, some are down below, but it looks like my teammate just cleared out the upper window. Oh, there he is. Shot him in the nuts. That goes against every word of Guy code. Dick move, no pun intended. I almost got him. Well, almost is a bit of a strong word. I got him down to half health. Nice! Teammate just revived my ass. What a rare sight. It's probably just because it's beta. Something that's really easy to do. Shot him through the door. God, I love it. Jesus. Battlefield 5's gunplay is just so tight. Oh, I love it. I've been playing the beta a lot over the past couple days. Tomorrow, there's some bullet penetration, by the way. Not all materials have bullet penetration yet, but by launch they will. So you can shoot through different materials, and you will deal damage through most materials, especially wood. However, the amount of damage you deal and the chance of it actually penetrating obviously depends on the material you're shooting through, but that's just one part of gunplay. Gunplay in this game is world class. Seriously, I know a lot of people have a lot of criticisms about customization and authenticity as far as World War II is concerned. Some people are almost talking like they've been there. That this doesn't feel like a World War II game. Excuse me? I mean, what do you want it to have? Like a sepia tone filter and film grain? Well, the game does have optional film grain, but that's neither here nor there. Soldiers in World War II fought on perfectly sunny, beautiful days sometimes. Before the cities were shelled to oblivion thanks to Artie. But anyway, I digress. This game's really solid as far as gameplay is concerned, and tomorrow, September 6th, until the 11th, there's an open beta, and I highly recommend downloading it. It's free, so you may as well see if the game is for you, or if it's not for you, but I would recommend forging your own opinion. Don't listen to... Jesus Christ. I thought that teammate on the stairwell was alive. He was not. Is someone trying to revive me? Not a good idea. There might be an enemy standing over my corpse, I'm not sure. In any case, I don't want to be revived because I was just about out of ammunition. That's another one of the big changes in Battlefield 5. I'm just going to rattle off some of the things that I've really enjoyed from alpha to beta, which is... Number 1, gunplay. It's modeled after Battlefield 3, which is a good blueprint to build off of. It's better than Battlefield 3's gunplay in my opinion, much better. But still, it was a great place to start from. I just thank God that they didn't use Battlefield 1 as the blueprint, because Battlefield 1's gunplay was not exactly my favorite Battlefield. It was... They made the gunplay in Battlefield 1 purposefully random to give newer players and more inexperienced players a better shot. And although it is technically more fair and technically more realistic, it just didn't feel as good, and it wasn't as fun, and most people agree that Battlefield 1's gunplay was a weak point in the series. Anyway, they were kind of steadfast in not changing Battlefield 1's gunplay, but I'm really thankful that they decided to take a couple steps back and actually listen to the community feedback and use that for shaping Battlefield 5. Regardless, you carry less ammunition, much less ammunition. You get very few bullets off of dead bodies, but that's kind of what you gotta do. If you can stay alive, you're expected to scavenge your kills for ammo. But even then, they're not gonna give you much. You've got to be very careful how much ammunition you use because it's not gonna go very far. I'd say the biggest point that Battlefield 5 tries to make is encouraging team play and strategy and discouraging one-man armies. Oh, damn. You think there's going to be a Pacific Theater? I hope so. I'm thinking that the Pacific Theater is going to be... So Battlefront 2 has this thing called seasons. Like, they had a season around The Last Jedi. There's going to be a season about the Clone Wars. I'm thinking that Battlefield 5 is going to have seasons around different theaters of war during World War II. One of which I'm hoping will be this Pacific Theater, where they'll have maps and vehicles and game modes centered around that. The Pacific Theater could obviously have some naval maps, maybe some game modes between ships. That'd be cool. Carriers, maybe. It would be a wildly different game mode, but if we could have a game mode that's focused on carrier combat with planes taking off of the decks, that's probably not going to happen because you can't actually land planes in this game. But that would pretty much be a dream come true for me. I don't know. I think we'll definitely have maps from the Pacific Theater, but as far as carrier combat, probably not. But, you know, that's just me. A lot of people probably wouldn't care for carrier combat. Holy shit! Okay. Yeah, just kamikaze it. That's cool. I'm pretty sure we're the wrong army for that, but whatever. Unique strategy. So... God, it's hard to see through this reflex sight. Reflex sights back in the day were kind of dim. Who gave me that? Thank you. Squad member! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, looks like he's gonna follow up on me. Looks like he's watching me. Yo, man, whichever one of us wants to take points, good with me. Oh, shit. We had a bit of, rubber banding there. Jesus Christ, a hell of a lot of rubber banding. I'm hoping that they roll out a patch before tomorrow. Most of my matches have been smooth, but occasionally you have problems like that. Which is frustrating. Not frustrating so much as the glitch itself, but that is frustrating. What's more frustrating is the fact that I was having fun and then I stopped for like a couple of seconds and it interrupted my fun flow. Which I guess is kind of a good thing. It's bittersweet, really. Like a good Chinese dinner. Dunkirk would be a great addition as well. Maybe they could add in some of Hans Zimmer's music. The music's really good on its own, though. Some of it actually kind of feels like Dunkirk. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the developers and producers watched Dunkirk and was like, hey, could we have some music that's as claustrophobic and stressful as Hans Zimmer's score for Dunkirk? That'd be great, thanks. Where the hell is he? Oh, shit. There's a soldier here, he's gone now. They were inside of that half-track too, but it looks like they got the hell out. Smart, but inconvenient for us. They're in the rubble, I know it. I can see them on the mini-map. Shit! They're behind me. I took some bad hits, but it's not fatal. Usually, when they stop firing on me, at least for a few minutes, I'm at like 20 health points, but it's a little better right now. God, where the hell are these guys? I don't know if he's dead or if he's in hiding. It looks like that medic took him out. No, I'm getting jumpy. But whatever questions you guys have about Battlefield 5, since it's not in open beta yet. I'm sure a lot of you haven't played. Ask away. I will be watching the chat room closely whenever it's safe to do so. Shit. That smoke's making me edgy. Something I appreciate about the smoke is it kind of curls sometimes. And it almost looks like people are moving through it. Sometimes that's true, sometimes it's not. This time it wasn't true, thank goodness. But you don't want to take that chance. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm hyped for General Grievous. And Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maybe more so for Obi-Wan Kenobi, I don't know. Obi-Wan Kenobi is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, but General Grievous is like my favorite character, bar none, in the Clone Wars. And probably my second or third favorite villain overall. Mainly because he just looks cool. His backstory's nice and everything like. I like his backstory, but it's really just his arms and his face and the way he talks. Very intimidating. I guess that's probably everybody's favorite aspect of General Grievous. Do not disappoint that Führer! I will not. I watched the downfall and I wouldn't risk his wrath. Which is probably what every soldier under him thought. And why there weren't too many rebellions. And I also watched Valkyrie. Very tense. Jesus Christ. Surprised that didn't kill me. Any medics around? Yes! Woo! Thank you! How do I thank him? What's the wheel again? Is it this? Yes, it's that. There we go, there it is. They actually improved the conversation wheel a lot. It looks very basic. It looks like what people are bitching about is happening to BioWare games and Bethesda games, you know. God, could you imagine if the next Mass Effect... Mass Effect! In fact, if the next Mass Effect has just a thumbs down and a thumbs up, God, people would be pissed. I mean, I would be too. But to be fair, you don't usually have many more options than good, bad. You usually have good, bad, or indecisive. Sometimes you've got 4 or 5 options that'll change the course of the game, but usually per conversation or per sentence, it's good or bad, along with more information. Nice, we got a good medic. Something about being a medic, though, or even not being a medic, just reviving somebody. It's really easy to swap your kit out with their kit, which is why I almost wake up with a different kit every single time I'm revived. Not that I'm complaining. I'd rather be revived. This is not a bad gun at all. Oh shit, he's got a good amount of ammunition too. Jesus Christ, nice shot. Oh, he's got a Gower. How do you pronounce that? Gower? Is that how you pronounce it? Eventually there's gonna... My poor medic. That poor son of... Please revive him. Revive him over me. Shit, he just walked right past him. That's a good medic. I feel bad that he died trying to bring me back to life, and, well, somebody could have revived him, but they decided not to. They decided against it. Poor son of a bitch. Still no armor. We're focusing on all eras, not eras. If we were focusing on all eras of combat, we'd be in a whole nother game. Actually, there's supposed to be a History Channel game. It was canned, but you're gonna be fighting in like 5 different wars. Wars from the 1600s, 1800s, early 1900s, you know, World War II, World War I, and then current day, like Iraq or something like that. That didn't fly. Aside from development costs, I don't think that modern day would have ever fit the bill. Being History Channel, it would have to be Iraq. It couldn't be anything else. They couldn't make up a fake war with the Chinese or the Russians like they do in Battlefield games. Gewehr. Thank you, that's what I thought. Gewehr would just be a little too weird. This is where the British seem to spawn. This is the home base, though. Not many decide to spawn here. But it's a good idea to take a look anyway, especially before you go for Objective B. Lest you be gunned down in the back, which I don't particularly feel like being today. Yep, open betas tomorrow. Is that an enemy? Son of a bitch, it is. Hey, rank 5. Not bad. I might be able to afford another upgrade after this. Jeez, this gun sucks for... Wait, is that a friendly? No, it was rubber banding again. Well, technically that's just straight up lag. It's not even rubber banding anymore. But after this match, I might back out and join a new server. Show you guys the weapon customization. Well, it depends. If next match is Rotterdam, I'm gonna stick with it. But if it's Narvik again, I might exit back to the main menu. I want to show you guys the skill tree. It's not really a skill tree, it's more of a stat tree. That guy was being revived, which means he's not alone. Oh, shit! I knew he was not alone, and what did I do? I reloaded my gun anyway. Very, very stupid of me. Shit! Speaking of stupid, how the hell did he get me in like one shot? With a STEN, no less. I don't care for the STEN. Oh, God, that's a beautiful medic. Thank you, my man! Ah, shit! I don't deserve another revive. But I'll accept one anyway. Damn, he's on point. To be fair, I mean, it's working out in my favor, but he's not doing me a favor. He doesn't have to, but he gets a lot of points for doing it. What the fuck? Oh my God. There was a body, a live body, underneath the person that I killed, and they were just using that dead body as camouflage. How insidious. I mean, Battlefield 4 is going to appeal to a lot of people more than Battlefield 5 would because it's modern day, you know? The gameplay for Battlefield 4, look at that huge explosion. Beautiful. Ah, I love the smell of burnt Nazis in the morning. Well, no I don't. I'm playing as a Nazi. Take it back. Maybe I'm a good Nazi, you know? Maybe I'm just fighting for country and not Hitler. I guess in that case, I would be a good German. Good Nazi would be fighting for Hitler. But, yeah, I mean, Battlefield 4 is a completely different style of game than Battlefield 5 is. But, objectively, this is a good game. I understand why it's not for everybody, and why some people may not have fun with it. That's why I recommend you guys try the open beta, which starts tomorrow. Because if you're ever tempted to buy in the future, you'll have to buy it, you know, unless your friend lends it to you, you won't be able to try it for yourself and decide if you like it or not. For free. Shit. Tomorrow is the only day you'll be able to do that. Oh, God. Down to 16 health instantaneously. You know what? I'm just gonna stay right where I am. Something that's really tricky is the fact that you now have far less ammunition than you did in the past. Battlefield titles. Nice, you see that? Got the, I got the gunner. Ah! God! Jump scares everywhere. But, gameplay-wise, I mean, this is a really great Battlefield. It's one of the best Battlefields in the last 10 years, I'd say. When did Battlefield Bad Company 2 come out? Like 2008? Ah, shit, I was too late to get the plane. Damn it. Next match, we'll focus on armor. I mean, whenever I see armor, I'll grab it, but it's actually been fairly scarce. The last match I played, the match before this live stream, nobody was picking armor. It was just sitting there. Which was kind of weird, frankly. I mean, usually it's not just sitting there, but still. I was kind of expecting the same thing to happen. How far is this guy? Is he dead? Is it empty? I don't think it's empty, but I'm not hitting him. He might be out of range. Well, regardless, I shouldn't be in the AA cannon right now. And that's exactly why. Russian army is not in the beta. It's gotta be in the game though, right? I don't know why, but I don't know that. I haven't really heard any of the developers talking about the different armies that'll be in the game, but surely. The Russian army was added post-launch for Battlefield 1 in one of the expansion packs, but it's gotta be in launch. It can't just be the British versus the Germans. Here's what I'm expecting. Japanese, well, maybe not until the Pacific. What I'm expecting is the Russians, the Germans, the British, the Americans. You know, those are good basic staples. Should be at least those. And then the Japanese in a future expansion pack. Well, they're not really expansion packs if you're not paying for them. I don't know what they're called. Seasons? Post-launch content. We'll call it that. Sweet. Still got our medic. Whoa! That medic actually might be one of you guys. Oh, he's recon. Well, maybe I'll be a little more careful next time. He got me with a headshot, so I can't be revived. Oh, man. Stalingrad's gotta happen. What was that fatal operation called? I think it was Operation Barbossa, wasn't it? They decided to invade Russia in the winter. What a stupid decision. Scary thought, though, if they didn't invade Russia in the winter, if they had invaded Russia when it was weaker. I can't remember why they couldn't invade it in the summer. Something delayed the campaign, but if they were able to invade in the summer or the spring, the war could have gone a lot differently. Scary thought. Strum Tiger ready. Oh shit. My turret rotation speed is so goddamn slow. And it's also very limited. Well, that was a mess. I give that half track 5 more seconds. Oh, there it is. Actually, I haven't called one of these in before. Yeah, this is a far better gunnery position. So currently, if you're a topmost gunner, if you're at the top of a tank on one of the machine gun emplacements, you're extremely exposed. You have a bit of armor at the front of the gun, but that's it. Aside from the front of the gun, you're entirely exposed. In the future, they're considering either being able to duck down below the armor, which would be that would be perfect, honestly. That's the best solution I can think of. But there's more that they could do with it if they wanted to. Oh shit, we're at 52% health. If they wanted to, they could add customization of the tanks where you could add more armor artificially. Maybe a circle that goes up to his shoulders or neck. If you could duck down in combination with those modifications, that might be a little OP. I don't think they're gonna add any customizations like that for the gunnery positions. There are customizations for tanks that affect gameplay, but They're gonna have to be really careful with balancing. That's right. They invaded too late in the summer, and the whole operation took too long, and it turned to winter. They were also developing this glider that could glide in the atmosphere above AA guns, and I think higher than other planes would be able to destroy. In any case, it obviously never came to fruition, but this glider was going to stay in the atmosphere, or maybe just above the atmosphere. It was a crazy, crazy idea, crazy plan. It didn't work. I don't think that they could have gotten it to work, but it was supposed to carry very, very powerful bombs. I think they wanted to carry nuclear bombs at one point, but it would have been a safeguard. It would have circled the planet, and Germany would have sued for peace on their terms, with the threat of bombing cities like New York. That's another thing that could have changed the course of the war, but Germany had a lot of inventions that could have changed the course of the war, none of which actually came to pass. Thank you for that health. I got another bandage in my backpack. If I need to, I can heal myself. Shit. A lot of British here. The design of Narvik is, in my opinion, far harder to manage than Rotterdam. Rotterdam is, maybe it's just more traditional, but it's an urban map, so you've got these alleyways. It's like a labyrinth. Narvik is far more surrounding. It's like a big blanket of death. It comes from all angles. Alright, let's back out of this match and see if we can find a better server. Actually, we went with an automatic server search, so if we use the server browser, we might be able to find one with better ping. That could have been our issue. Executions, like those in Halo, where you can choose how you stab and kill the person, that would be pretty cool. I think the reason that's not in the game is because, depending if they're prone or crouching or facing you or not facing you. Weird, the game ended, or rather this server booted me and probably everybody else. There may have been a patch since I was playing. In any case, let's take a look at customization. How many points do I have? I've got 600, so not nearly enough. This is what I've done with my STG-44. I can aim down sights faster. My bullets are faster, which helps with longer range targets. I don't have to lead them as much. And I have improved accuracy when I'm stationary, less horizontal recoil. I also have less vertical recoil. I'm gonna have to make a choice. Either I have improved moving accuracy, which I think is what I'm gonna get, or improved vertical recoil. I can only choose one of these. There's a very faint line moving from this to either of these. I could have gone this route. Faster movement while aiming. That would have been okay. See, I don't really care for accurate hipfire or quick deploy. Quick deploy is fairly useful, but hipfire, it's not that useful. But yeah, this is forever locked. In the future, they may have some sort of a refund system where you can just scrub your skill tree and redo it, but yeah, you spend your credits on these different upgrades, and it's a cool system. These are just cosmetic. All muzzle, all stock, all magazine, all barrel. I think that's a far better system than Battlefield 4's endless stat modification attachments. But I may have enough points to upgrade my, well, let's see. STEN, yeah, that's one I'd want to upgrade, or the EMP, but we're a ways off from that. Let's see what we got. Quick deploy. That's all we can afford. And that's just not that tantalizing. It looks like we've got the same skill tree for the most part, aside from some SMG specifics such as reload and mag dump, which is pretty cool. Reduces the accuracy penalty from firing and hip fire, allowing you to fire longer. Makes sense for SMG. It's cool that they've got some class specific stuff, but let's see if we can find a match in Rotterdam. Actually, we'll do Rotterdam or Narvik. Doesn't matter to me. This music's kind of beautiful, though. I don't know how loud it is. Alright, we'll go with Rotterdam. I would recommend when you guys get the beta tomorrow, join games from the server search. Server browser's more stable than Quick Match. When I use Quick Match, I seem to get into glitchier matches. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to be taking into account ping or anything else, really. And it's also slower. If I use the server browser, I can get into a game instantaneously. If I use Quick Match, it can take upwards of 3 minutes. I believe the beta is Xbox One X enhanced. I mean, I am playing in 4K. Well, the Xbox One X's version of 4K. Wait a second. I thought we were joining Rotterdam. We're playing Narvik again. Weird. I guess we joined at the tail end of the match. Actually, I'm kind of feeling like Rotterdam now, so we're going to take another 30 seconds and join up with Rotterdam. You can kind of tell from the server browser if a match has just started or not, depending on how many players are in it. The less players, the more you're going to be, or the more probable it is that you're joining a match that hasn't started or has just started. Alright. That's not bad. And you know what? Let's go with this one. It's probably just starting now. And it's only one bar down. How bad could it be? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, there is a Battlefield 3 map that's reminiscent of Rotterdam. I can't remember the name of it. There's also a Battlefield 1 map, but I think the Battlefield 3 map feels a little closer to the Battlefield 5 map than Battlefield 1's. Be prepared for a bit of culture shock, Fist of Fury. This game is a lot different from Battlefield 1, so it'll take a little bit of getting used to. But give it some time and I think you'll like it a lot. Come on, beginning of the match. Oh, what? Alright, you know what? I'm trying this again. 4 servers. Jeez. Okay. 62 out of 64. We'll just have to cross our fingers. But yeah, this is the beta, and you can tell. I don't even need to tell you that it's the beta. There's some work that needs to be done on it, but the core is really solid. And I have no doubt by November 21st that the game is going to be running beautifully. I'm glad that they pushed the date back, not just because of maybe server stability issues, but also because there's a lot of gameplay features that they wanted to implement. This game has a crazy amount of detail. I mean, when you're on a snowy map, you actually see the breath coming out of your soldier's mouth every couple of seconds. It's really cool. And if you're on a kill streak as a sniper, he or she actually starts counting the kills. Son of a bitch. Can't seem to join any matches. I think I haven't encountered this before with the server browser, but I guess this is the matchmaking failed equivalent of the problem that Quick Match has. Oftentimes Quick Match fails. Guess this is that. So, my mistake, server browser is not immune. It is a really nice game, though. It feels like they're pulling out all the stops. Wait a second. I think it failed again. If I hadn't been able to join up on that one match of Narvik, I would have assumed that there was a patch that was rolled out. Alright. Real quick. Let's quit and reopen. It's possible that there's something wrong with Rotterdam servers. Well, the reason, I think that they're going to edit something with the I don't know what they're going to do with the cosmetics, but it's not in the beta. It's either not ready for the beta or they're changing the cosmetic system. But the reason why they don't have the option to turn off custom cosmetics and just have standard uniforms like old school Battlefields is because cosmetics are the only way that this game is making money post-launch. Everything to do with weapons, like you can't buy weapon shortcuts anymore. You can't buy expansion packs, you know, maps, new game modes, new vehicles. All of that's going to be free forever. You know, there's no premium pass anymore. That's how they used to pay for new maps. Now how they pay for new maps is, wait, cancel. Now how they pay for new maps is by having people buy cosmetics and customizing their soldiers. If they turn off custom soldier looks and stuff like that, people that buy cosmetics are going to be upset. And people are probably going to buy less cosmetics. So, yeah, the reason they don't do that is because of money. And the reason why it's not as accurate as it could be historically is because it would be very limited in the ways that people could customize their soldiers. Like, most soldiers wore helmets. Not very many soldiers wore beanies. Not very many soldiers wore berets. Officers, maybe. Commanders inside of tanks, maybe. But boots on the ground soldiers, a lot of them wore helmets. And there's only so many different helmet designs. Frankly, they're in a tough position. Either they implement a cosmetic system that allows you to customize your soldier extensively, and a lot of people will get into it and buy customization for their soldiers, or you only do period-specific stuff, in which case they make less money, and there's less money to develop new maps and develop new weapons. It's tricky because how else are... Damn. Alright, well, how are there so many people in there? I'm going to try one more time, but if it doesn't work, we're just going to use the quick browser again. It's entirely possible that the... Actually, no, it's not. The server browser isn't broken because we joined a match of Narvik. It's got to be Rotterdam that's broken. Pretty sure I'm joining different servers as well. Anyway, it's a tough spot that they're in. They're a company. Companies are built to make money. That's their sole purpose. So, for Battlefield 5 to have as much content as a premium pass would have given you, but for free, they got to make that money up spent on the free premium pass somehow. And they've decided they're going to make it up with cosmetics. So, yeah, if they take that away, it's going to hurt the free premium pass system. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm just surprised that people care as much as they seem to, because once you're playing the game, I mean, it's not that noticeable. Which I guess pulls into question, how important is it for you to customize your soldier? How many people are going to pay for it when there's not really that much that you can do? I mean, it's not like Star Wars where you can be another race. It's not like Star Wars where you can have a different looking clone trooper, you know, if you want to be the 501st. Having a slightly different shade of green on your soldier isn't really going to be that apparent. When you're dead and someone's reviving you, they'll be able to see you pretty well, but for the most part, the enemies are just going to... They're just going to see a silhouette, you know? Or a figure that they need to kill. They're not going to be looking at you as you're shooting them thinking, man, that's a really cool headset that he's got on. I really like how the mic comes just below his chin instead of in front of his lips. Yeah. Interesting. We'll see. But I can't agree with how the game's immersion is completely shot. Hey, wow. Great. Beginning of Rotterdam? Or not? Damn it. Wait, what? Oh, it's a completely new match. It's empty. Entirely. I've had it before where I wouldn't get past a certain amount of people in a specific server. Let's see if it stays at 1311. If it does, I'll have to back out. That would be a damn shame. So I would love to play Rotterdam from the beginning. That'd be great. 1311. It was at 1312, so it's only gone down. I went to 14, but still not higher than the maximum number that we had before. I think we're still having issues. 13. Come on, come on. Son of a bitch, I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, the round's starting anyway. Guess that's something. Okay, now it's starting to fill up. I think. I'm trying to get in a tank, but it's not letting me. Come on! Just let me get in a Panzer. Or a Tiger. I don't really care which. Oh, damn it! Looks like somebody took it. Nobody's taken it yet. Deploy isn't working. I'm mashing that A button. I'm gonna break my controller at this rate. Come on, baby. Give me the Tiger! The Tiger tank! Oh, man. Wait, it's no longer available. Yes, it is. Look at that, it's right there. God, I love that sound. It's so satisfying. It almost sounds like a giant M1 Garand. Garand. I've never understood how you pronounce that. Well, anyway. You know what, I'm pretty sure that the inventor of the Garand pronounced it as a Garand. Hey, look at that. There's little helmets on the sides of the tank. This is one of the best changes to Battlefield from Alpha to Beta. Look at that turret rotation speed. It's actually realistic. That is how it should have been from the beginning. But my point is, they're really working to fix whatever problems people may have with this game. God, it's beautiful. Battlefield 5. I've been playing the alpha. Well, not the alpha. God damn it. I've been playing the beta for Battlefield 5 for a while now, and I've played since alpha. Actually, I've played since pre-alpha. The first time I played Battlefield 5 was at EA Play in California. But I'm really liking the gunplay. and all of the gameplay mechanics, actually. I honestly feel like this is one of the best Battlefields we've ever gotten. I mean, the amount of love that DICE has put into this game is just immediately apparent. This is kind of a work of art. Alright, Churchill. Churchill v. Panzer. Dawn of Justice. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead in the water. What was that shot? It flew way over my turret. Oh, he's a goner. One more shot and he's dead. But unfortunately for me, he's fleeing. Oh my god, I thought he went behind the building. It's my lucky day. Anyway, welcome guys. We're playing the early access beta for Battlefield 5 tomorrow, September 6th until the 11th. It's open beta on all platforms. We are currently playing inside or on the Xbox One X version. And it looks good graphically, but it does have some issues because it is a beta after all. In any case, we're going to be focusing on armor and also planes, vehicular warfare, and also boots on the ground warfare. Whenever there's a tank or a plane available, I'll be using it, but oh dear God, I'm also going to be fighting as a soldier because I really want to show off my STG-44. Is that a human being? Oh God, it's just birds. Scared the shit out of me. Seems like they're not going after Objective E yet. But, yeah. Gunplay is great. I've said it a million times, but it never gets old. They used Battlefield 3 as a blueprint, and also some of Battlefield Bad Company 2 as a blueprint for the gunplay in Battlefield 5. You have less ammunition than you did in any previous Battlefield game. You have to be really careful how you use it. You can easily spend all of your ammunition on your main gun, going after one soldier. But something that's a new feature, and not just like an improved mechanic, is building, otherwise known as fortifications. That's completely new to Battlefield 5, and you'll notice that these bridges on Rotterdam, eventually they'll be destroyed, which will make traversal as a tank an absolute bitch. But they can be rebuilt thanks to the fortification system. Now, normally, is he inside of the building? He's either inside or right there. Excellent. Are you kidding me? I hit him square in the back with a tank shell and he didn't die. He should have turned into ground beef. Speaking of which, does anybody miss the days of Call of Duty World at War, where if somebody stepped on a bouncing Betty, their legs were blown off? I know it sounds gruesome, but goddamn, you know, war is gruesome. Why are people so afraid to have, like, blood and guts and gore in a war game? I don't know, it doesn't make much sense to me. In fact, you would think that they would want blood, guts, and gore in a war game. Shit. I should have repaired our tank. Hey, looks like we got another one. No, we don't. Alright, boots on the ground it is. Anyway, you don't really, as an assault, carry enough dynamite to blow a tank yourself anymore, unless it's already damaged. And I was already damaged. Anyway, this gives me a chance to show off my SDG. So, the discerning eye, you can see that I've got a muzzle brake on here, but that doesn't affect my weapon stats. Everything's cosmetic. Your foregrip, your receiver, your stock, everything's cosmetic, even your scope. If you want to adjust your weapon stats, you do that via the skill tree. Currently, I've got aim down the sights faster. As part of my weapon skill tree, I've got less horizontal spread. There's also a less vertical spread that I don't have that yet. My bullets travel faster, which allows me to hit targets at a distance with less of a lead. Where the hell are these British? Seems like I'm always playing as the Nazis. I don't know why. Last match, I was Nazis. Match before that, I was Nazis. Ah, God! Also, the time to kill is far lower, which is good because you now carry less bullets. And it also makes it more realistic. And also heart-pounding and chaotic and claustrophobic. I almost jump as much playing Battlefield 5 as I did playing PT. Which is saying something. This game's pretty intense. Some criticisms I've noticed people talking about is the game's kind of quiet. Like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, they're just kind of cluttered from a sound design perspective, with people screaming, ambient noises, loud, fake artillery fire. Not artillery fire that players are actually pulling, but just artillery fire for the sake of, you know, war sounds. Oh shit. This alley is filled up with fortifications. Players actually built these things, by the way. Oh god. Players like that. Ooh. Where there's one, there's more. I'm gonna be careful as I move up. I got you, man. I don't got you. He was shot in the head, which means he's dead for good. And I'm about to be dead for good as well. Do I have a bandage? Please tell me I have a bandage. Shit, I got no bandages. About to have a heart attack, though. Anyway, fighting in alleyways and... Oh, God! Urban warfare is far more interesting than it's been before because you now have these fortifications you can build. In fact, let me see if I can build one here. I think I can. Just get my hammer out. Jesus, not the time! Anyway, you can fortify alleyways now, so they're not just like a mindless, oh god. They're not a mindless, kill box anymore. Which is pretty fucking cool. Ah, shit. Anyway, the fortifications encourage more strategy. Across the entire map, too. Like, let's see. The bridges are still intact, but once somebody blows them, I'm gonna see if I can actually do some repairs. Because it's pretty cool to build up those bridges again. If the bridges are destroyed, it's gonna take more time for the enemy and your friendlies to move to and fro from between the objectives, because you're either gonna have to move through the water, which is gonna make you very exposed. You'll just be able to defend yourself with your pistol, or you'll have to go the entire way around the map to the streets that aren't bridges and aren't destructible. If you remember Levolution in Battlefield 4, which looked really cool and changed the entire map but was irreversible and sometimes not too fun, it's like a smaller version of Levolution, but it's also reversible with time and effort if you want to do that. So you're able to change gameplay dynamically without being stuck. I'm not sure how, but you can also build barbed wire at the base of stairs, which is pretty dastardly. But I haven't played around with the fortification system as much as I should. It's completely new to Battlefield, so like a crotchety old man, I haven't been using it as much as would benefit me to. But I highly recommend you guys just force yourself to do that during the open beta. It's worth it. It's really, really useful stuff. Holy shit! The tank is inside of Objective D! Don't often see that. That is a ballsy tank. Now, although, like, weapon sights don't give you, like, 15% stability or some bullshit, they're just cosmetic. They do change your gameplay. Obviously, they give you crosshairs. Sometimes they change your FOV or your magnification. But look how dark this is. Like, if I'm facing a shadow, you can hardly see through this reflex sight. Reflex sights weren't as technologically advanced back in World War II as they are today. So, you know, you're sacrificing some visibility using it. It still changes your gameplay, but in a more intuitive way than it did before. I welcome that. Anyway, chat room, if you guys have any questions, please fire away. Oh, barbed wire is only for support. That's kind of cool. What class has the tank caltrops? There's these giant metal X's that kind of look like, what did you call that? There was a game you played when you were a kid. It was called Ball and Caltrops? I don't know. You had these 3D metal X's. Anyway, those giant 3D metal X's that can block tanks' movement. I don't know what class uses that, but if support is the only class that can use barbed wire. Medic? You'd think it'd be assault. Maybe it is assault, or maybe you can only build those certain places. Most fortifications you can't simply build anywhere. Like certain places in alleyways, you can build up supports. Certain places in buildings, you can actually since most buildings can be partially destroyed, including this one, like a tank can blow out this little turret. You can actually rebuild that partially with wood and stuff. Ah, damn. The barbed wire doesn't do that much damage anymore, I don't think. It used to do a fair amount, but they've nerfed that a tad, which is for the best. But it still slows you and deals a noticeable amount of damage that you need to be mindful of. Oh shit, cool. Build that up. You can also block off entire alleyways, which is really cool. Check this out. Oh, they already did it. Well, there it is. Now enemies can only come from other means, like that building right there. But forcing an enemy to use other entrances and other exits is just one of the huge elements of fortification. It really does change the game. And it's great. I love it. I'm not the biggest fan of Fortnite's building, that's why I don't play Fortnite Battle Royale. I actually enjoy Battle Royale as a game mode, even though it is a little overdone nowadays. Every game has to have a Battle Royale mode, but I'm actually looking forward to Battlefield 5's Battle Royale. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And you know what? Call of Duty's Battle Royale, Blackout, looks like it's going to be a lot of fun too. But I digress. I did not care for Fortnite's building system. Being able to build anywhere, I don't know, it changed the... Well, Fortnite was always that, but as far as shooters are concerned, it really changed the game as far as shooting and mechanics in a way that I didn't like. But the way that it's done in Battlefield is more of a thing of strategy than, you know, portable defenses wherever you are. If you could build a foxhole anywhere in the map in Battlefield 5, it would not be good. Once you play Battlefield 5, the fortification just kind of clicks, and why it's limited in the ways that it is. Shit, they're behind me! Ah! Speaking of which, I've been focusing on getting kills this entire match. I've been treating this like TDM. It's not TDM, it's Battlefield. I gotta be focusing on the objectives more. So, yeah, let's just make that a conscious effort. I'm positive there's an enemy above me. Shit! Yep, there he is. There's two. There's two of the sons of bitches. I think he's waiting. What? I thought the grenade was behind that wall. Oh god, no! No, watch out! Oh god! And he was so nice, too. He was reviving me. Ugh. Now I know what it feels like to be in a horror movie and watching, like, your lover get stabbed to death while you're... No, that doesn't really make sense. Still, that traumatized me when I was a kid. Two people having sex, and then Freddy Krueger, like, impales the other one. One of them gets to see the whole impaling, but they don't have time to say anything about it. Just happens. This gun isn't really made for range. Ah! See, I don't get how so many people are just so hung up. It doesn't make sense to me. I understand why some people might be miffed about the lack of absolute historical accuracy, but what I care about is having fun in a game, and I don't know, like, Some people make way too big of a deal out of it. You can tell which people want the game to be completely historically accurate, and you can tell which people are just like afraid of women. Some of these people are just like they're deathly intimidated by women. They're the same people that bitch about a woman being like in a lead female role or something. Damn it. And some people are just like straight up racist, like the people that were extremely angry about being able to play as African Americans in Battlefield 1. Like, settle down. You're being kind of racist right now. Anyway, some of the people were just, you know, thinking that African Americans should only be on certain maps because they were, by and large, only in certain battles or something. Anyway, I'm not calling everybody that is opposed to women being in this game as much as they are. I'm not calling all of them, you know, sexist or intimidated by women, but some of them are. You can tell which ones. You can tell. Shit! Damn it! Anyway, who the fuck cares that, like, a woman has, like, a prosthetic arm in the campaign or whatever? Like, that's the campaign. It's like the Battlefield 2 expansion pack. What was it called? Secrets of World War II? Something like that, where they had prototypes. I'm pretty sure there's a jetpack. Okay, maybe not a jetpack, but they had some pretty crazy technology. They're going off of, like, the untold stories of World War II, and that's kind of what Battlefield 5 is doing in the campaign. But in multiplayer, I mean, there's women in the beta, but I don't really notice. I mean, I'm too busy killing people or trying not to get killed to notice, like, a woman here or there. But whatever, that's just me. I'm more concerned about the gameplay, which is fucking awesome. Is that guy camping in the corner prone? You son of a bitch! I'm gonna bleed out fast, because if somebody comes to revive me, they're dead. Ah, campers. Campers never change. Alright, I gotta rethink my strategy. You know what? I'm gonna move up with those blue dots over there. Waiting for some more armor to pop up. Sometimes you get armor all match long, everybody's just ignoring it. But not in this one. Most people are pretty keen on tanks. And I can't blame them, because I am myself. I just hope nobody's camping the spawn screen. Did you see that RPG? Oh, fuck, that was cool. I gotta change this sight. This sight sucks. It's too dark. I can't see shit. I feel like I'm wearing sunglasses at night. I really can't see inside of that garage. I have to go from hip fire to aiming down the sights. That's the only way I can see hostiles. Looks clear. They probably moved up. But goddamn, the gunplay is so good. Like, seriously, guys, just play the game for yourself. All right, if you feel like you're so, like, that's a woman right there. That's a woman. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, if you feel like you're gonna be so bothered by a couple of women in a game, or the fact that someone can wear a beret instead of a helmet, play it first. All right. Play it first and see if you find yourself having fun with the gunplay and stuff like that. The gameplay mechanics. I mean, you know, don't buy it or whatever. I don't care. I don't have a stake in the game, but it's fun. And, you know, you might find yourself having fun. And that's just all that matters here. Shit. But it would be a shame if this game, like, happened to fly under the radar. Like, Titanfall 2? God damn, Titanfall 2 was awesome! Really cool! But it released next to Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so... Titanfall 2 got smashed, which is a damn shame because everybody that's played it loved it. And Battlefield 5 might be the same way, like, where it just gets overshadowed somehow, but the gameplay is so good, you know? I don't know. My point is, the game really doesn't deserve all the shit that it's getting. And it's been talked to death. Really, the only problem that people have is the fact that there's women in the game, and the fact that, you cannot wear a helmet if you don't want to. Shit. That STEN is crazy at close range. But somebody on Reddit actually phrased it in a way that I just... Because I didn't have a problem with the customization because I care about gameplay. But somebody on Reddit said that the customization is less trying to change World War II, as you're not playing as real people, you're playing as yourself in World War II. You know, so if you're a woman, if you want to play as a woman, if you want to, like, play as yourself in these situations, you can. I don't have a problem with that. Oh yeah, 3D spotting is gone. Back to the things that matter. 3D spotting is no longer a thing, and hallelujah, god damn, it's a good change. Really happy about that. It plays so much better now without 3D spotting. Like, really, this game is far better than Battlefield 1. The marketing for this game is far worse than Battlefield 1. It's an interesting juxtaposition, because the trailers for Battlefield 5 have sucked. All but the latest trailer. This is Battlefield 5, that's a good trailer, but that's the only good trailer. Anyway, Battlefield 1's trailers were just bomb-ass amazing. Hard to top those. Yes! Tiger tank! For the Führer! Not really, though. I mean, I'm playing as the Nazis right now, and I want to win the game, but... I want to win the game, but not the war. I'll put it that way. But yeah, the gameplay in Battlefield 5 is so much better, so... bullet spread and... Oh, shit! She's trying to knife me! That bitch! Oh, God! It's a Churchill! Shit! Good hit, good hit, good hit! Oh, shit. He's targeting me. Tiger tank! I need some help, buddy, please! Oh, fuck. I'm gonna take cover. Oh, God. Does he see me? These sandbags are not a defense against the tank. It's not like the tank can only damage me after it destroys the sandbags. No, no, no. Penetration. Penetration. It can blow right through those sandbags. God, I wish I had bandages. So there's health stations that you can stop by, and you can stock up on bandages to self-heal. I'm pretty sure medics can also give you bandages, but I don't have any. Oh, wait, wait. Medic, medic, medic. Bandage? 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 Maybe I can ask for one. Nope. Some things never change, like people not playing their class. Medic, please. Medic, please! Maybe he's out, you know? That could be. That's totally plausible. Shit. Alright, you know what? You guys distract the Churchill. I'm gonna go plant a stick of dynamite on it. Or not. I really need to change. I wish I could change my gun. Actually, you know what? I can. Holy shit, I totally forgot. That's old school BF1 where you couldn't do that, but you can do it now. I'm gonna get rid of this sight. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch to the Gewehr 43. It's a good gun. But what I was saying about 1,000,000 years ago was bullet deviation, bullet spread was random in Battlefield 1, Now it's not. Now it's complicated, but basically it's predictable pattern which puts skill back into the game instead of luck. They thought it was more fair for it to be luck, but, you know, long story short, it's not. It's better for it to be skill-based. And it's more tactical, too. The whole thing is more brutal. Battlefield 1 was kind of watered down, where it was... I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm talking a lot of shit about it, but I had fun when I was playing it. Just not as much fun. Not nearly as much fun. But it was much more casual. You know, time to kill was longer. In this game, time to kill is much shorter. You had plenty of ammunition. Really, you didn't need... You didn't need support in your squad unless you were a bad shot or you were on a really good kill streak. But in this game, you need support desperately, and medics desperately. I should really be running with my squad more. Oh, speaking of which, we'll stick with him. Hopefully he's going to the objective that I was going to. It is creepy. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah. There was a Twilight Zone episode that was about neo-Nazis and just how quickly people forget what it was like to live in a world where there was a Nazi Germany, you know? Or a communist Russia. Like, it was a scary time. And it was scary for people that lived in Germany and for people that lived in Russia as well. But people forget. You know, in times of peace, people get bored, which is sick, but they do. In times of peace, people get bored. Shit, 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 shit. I got you. How do I revive him? How do I revive him? Damn it, I swapped kits with him. That always happens when I'm reviving somebody. And I swapped back! Good. Good, 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 good. Where's that enemy fire coming from? Alright, whatever. Let's move up, buddy. Where are we going? Where is he going? Where are you going, man? Ah, he doesn't know what he's doing. Forget it. I'm going to Objective B. Scratch that, Objective A. We got a lot of people moving up to Objective A. This is our chance. We're whooping them, though. We got just about double the score that they do, so unless we royally screw the pooch, this battle's ours. That's a person. Yes! And that's a Churchill. It's also my new objective. Bet he's playing in third person, that son of a bitch. Oh no, they see me! Shit, maybe he didn't see me. Well, regardless, A was swarmed, and I was an idiot to go after the Churchill that hard. I just really want to pop a tank. That was my favorite thing to do in Battlefield 4 and 3. It was the easiest thing in the world, especially in 3. You had so much ordnance, you could pop a tank all day long. If you saw a tank and it didn't see you, it was dead. It's a lot harder to do that in Battlefield 5. Which is good. Oh shit, there's the bridge! Now if you want to, you can rebuild it. I think I need to be support. Or, you can grab it like that, but you're really vulnerable and it takes a lot of time to haul yourself back up. So bridges aren't necessary. They just make it a lot easier to cross, a lot faster, a lot safer. Which is cool. Very cool. After this match, hopefully I'll get to show you guys some more armor, but I'll also swap out some of my weapon skills, hopefully. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Yes! Kill from the grave. That's what I wanted. I sacrificed my life for that kill from the grave. You know, I'm gonna ask for a revive. There's plenty of friendlies around. What's so significant about Rotterdam? It's a great map. Ooh, alright, we got armor. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got special armor. We don't have a lot of time to use it. Look at this thing. Look how big it is. Oh, it's a fat boy right there. That's your big boy. It's armed to the teeth, too. We got front, left, and right gunnery positions. I'm hoping that our squad member spawns on us. I don't know if he will. But we got so little time, I'm just gonna move straight for the objectives. Full bore. Let's go. Check this out. Sandbags don't stand a chance. Anyway, without the gunnery positions, I'm kind of vulnerable to infantry. Holy hell. Look at that bomb. No eyes on hostiles. Wait a second. There they are. Got a confirmed hit, but no kill. Oh, wait, shit, sniper. I'm really hoping for a Churchill. That's what I need. This thing was built to eat Churchills for breakfast. I think I'm about to get my wish, actually. We don't have much time, so I'm going to try to go Churchill hunting. Seek out danger. Very stupid thing to do under normal circumstances. The beta is free tomorrow. Tomorrow is the beginning of open beta. And it's available on all platforms. So check it out. Shit. No tanks. But we got plenty of hostiles nevertheless. Nice! You walked right into it. Wait, do we have a Churchill? What the hell's shooting me? I should get the hell out of here. I've been way, way too ballsy. I can repair this thing if I can just get to safety, but we only have a few seconds left anyway. Come on, somebody! Anybody! Let me get a final kill. For old time's sake. Ah, shit, we'll just hit the building. Check it out. I love watching those things fall apart. Anyway, look at the destruction on that white building there. Some tank got pissed at the snipers and just blew the cover to hell. Anyway, it was a good game. Let's see how we did in particular. Looks like next up we got Narvik. 28 kills, not too bad. If you want to get higher up in the scoreboard than that, you need to focus on objectives more, which I wasn't doing. And to be fair, that makes me a weak link. It's not really about the kills. It's about the overall picture, the bigger picture, the objective. Massive all-out war. Hold the majority of flags. Speaking of which, flags, the closer you stand to them, the more ownership you have over them. So, if... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Trying to grab that tank. Am I too late? I don't think I am. I think it's like between me and one other guy. So I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to wait until he stops mashing A. I'm going to get that tank one way or another. Anyway, yeah, the closer you stand to a flag, the more ownership you have over it. So it's going to be harder for the enemy to take that flag. There we go. Not quite as good looking as a Tiger tank or a Panzer, but it'll do. The Churchill's plenty powerful. I shouldn't diss it.
We have taken objective Able.
It's a lot harder to hit some of those planes out of the sky. You don't have nearly as much flexibility with aiming your turret or your main gun as you did in Battlefield 4. But it's still possible if you get the angle right. Now, Narvik is an absolute hellhole for tanks. Rotterdam isn't the most pleasant place either, but, I mean, you've got a lot of open air, but also a lot of buildings that you can be encompassed by quickly. I'm gonna see if I can head to the town and get some nice kills in before someone gets a nice kill in on us. Is there a map of Paris or Berlin? I'm not sure. We already have the maps confirmed for launch that are going to be in at launch. There's 8, and they look great. We know 2 of them, obviously Narvik, and, well, we've seen all of them, but, you know, we're intimately familiar with Narvik and Rotterdam. So that's 2 out of the 8. But there's 6 more that we haven't played. One in particular looks really good. It's a map with yellow fields. That might be in France. Fields of flowers. Great juxtaposition for the war. God, that plane hull looks awesome. Oh, let's check out some modular destruction. So, no matter what I destroy with this building, people can still rebuild the cover of it, even if I destroy the initial cover of the building's walls. Using the fortification system, they can't rebuild it completely, but they can do a damn good job of building something that I can't really see them through. Penetration with tanks is immense, but fortifications that you can build by hand are an excellent way to stop most bullets. Or at least lessen the damage. Hey, check it out! It's a half-track with artillery hitched to it. I haven't really seen people make full use of that yet in the game, but if you do make full use of fortifications and full use of mobile artillery that the half-tracks can carry, you're gonna go a long way. In fact, that's my biggest suggestion for those of you that are gonna try out the open beta, or for those of you that are gonna buy the game. Focus on getting good with fortifications and how you can implement strategies involving them. I have a feeling that the best players are going to be doing that. We're taking some serious hits. I think that was an RPG that hit me in the back of the turret, not a tank, which is lucky for me because, oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna bail. That tank's done for. Well, shit, now I feel bad. Maybe the tank's not done for. You know what? I'm gonna go back to it. I'm sorry, tank. I didn't mean it. Not really. I'm gonna fix her up inside of this archway. She'll be good as new, you'll see. Alright, repairs underway. Hopefully nobody sees the big flaming target in the shadows. Good, 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 good. Oh, thank God that's a friendly. One stick of dynamite, I would have been dead. Alright, so if I want to repair the rest of the damage, I gotta fall back to a repair station. That's closer to the base. And you know what, it's worth it for me to do that. I'm gonna restock while I'm here, though. No, I won't. I got plenty of ammunition. It'd be better for me to be safe. You know what? I'm gonna be safe, but I'm not gonna be a coward. I'm gonna take this flag and then I'm gonna move out. Wait, holy shit. Enemy tank. Enemy tank right fucking there. Except I can't hit him from here, he's too high. Shit, this is a bad idea. I should just fall back right now. Is that tank still alive? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, let's get out of here. As soon as D's taken, that is. Good, enemy tanks destroyed. Yeah, my vertical turret rotation is awful. I can't aim high at all. Not in the least. Alright, I better fall back. We're not going to be taking D anytime soon. And I don't want to lose this tank. This is how War for Cybertron should have been made. What are you talking about? War for Cybertron, the video game? That was good. I liked it. But I don't know what that has to do with Battlefield 5. Unless you're talking about the Transformers movie that was going to come after Age of... No, it wasn't Age of Extinction. The last one was The Last Knights. Man, that movie was bad. I actually enjoyed Age of Extinction. I thought I would enjoy The Last Knight. I was wrong. So desperately wrong. I don't see any repair base. I'm actually kind of hopeful for Bumblebee. It's got a great actress, and I think it might be a good movie. Which is weird. The last good Transformers movie we had was Transformers 1. I may have enjoyed Transformers 3 and 4, but they weren't objectively good films. Alright. Where the hell do I repair this thing? I would assume I'd be able to see it from a distance, just like I can see that ammunition. But I don't see it. Maybe I can't. That may not be in beta. At launch, we're having 8 maps in Battlefield 5. We're going to have more maps after launch. I think we'll probably have another map before the end of the year. But 8 maps at launch, and they look great. The thing about Battlefield maps, and 8 maps is nothing to sneeze at. Like, that's a good amount of maps. But Battlefield maps are just so rich and large and intricate. There's so many different strategies that can be had in Battlefield maps. They're expensive to make. Take a lot of manpower. And there's a lot that goes into designing them. So 8 maps is really a good amount. Not only that, but some of the maps are modular, where they can be used as team deathmatch, or like 16v16 instead of 32v32. So it's not like you just have 8 big maps. You also have a whole shit ton of little maps as well for the other game modes. Oh, bullshit! Oh god, I hate this turret. Oh, fuck. You know, I'm just gonna do some repairs right here, right now. Oh god, is that a... Oh, it's a grenade. Okay, good. Good. Grenades damage me, but not that much. Well, we're in a bad spot. I should have gone to another objective other than this one. Can I keep repairing? I can't. Shit. I'm all repaired out, and my squad member is abandoning me. I don't blame him. We're a sitting duck.
Attention, we have lost objective easy. Good job, we have taken objective Baker.
Holy shit. I can't hit this guy. There we go. Good timing. Alright, our tank's almost kaput. I really don't have much armor left. I'd better stick to third person. If even one grenade hits me, I'm probably toast. Let alone dynamite. Good God. That would be eternally fatal. Well, I'm hoping for at least one final kill before we kick the bucket. I don't know if that's asking too much or not, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Tank penetration is amazing. They've actually buffed it a little bit. since they nerfed turret rotation speed, they have buffed rotation speed. I mean, penetration. So the tank is more powerful than it was before. It's just not as fast as it used to be. Oh god, that was close. I'm almost out of ammunition. I'm almost out of armor. I'm almost out of ammo. We're living on a prayer here. And I'm amazed we're not dead yet. I probably spoke too soon. Holy shit! Double kill! Come on! Just one more, baby! Lost a little bit of health. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! I should get out. There's a Tiger tank right next to us. And I can't do any more repairs either. We're all repaired out. It's amazing though. Look at that Tiger tank. He doesn't even care. To be fair, shit. Oh, Panzer IV. Okay, I thought the Tiger tank got us. He didn't even see us. What a strange tank. All right, more boots on the ground combat. I'd like to get in a plane. Those are really fun. Way better than they used to be. Far better than the Alpha. They actually feel like World War II planes now. You're kind of like pulling yourself through the air desperately. Most of the time you're just gliding. You're just a big giant glider. Flammable glider. Enemies are all over the place. We're fucking swarmed here. Fell apart like it was made out of balsa wood. This is an awesome game. God, I love Battlefield 5's gunplay, man. The gunplay is just so satisfying. I'm really sad that Battlefield 1 turned out the way it did, because I didn't realize how much I missed it. But man, I miss Battlefield. Ben, honestly, nobody can answer that question but yourself. If Battlefield 5 is worth it to you, I don't know. I really, is that an opportunity? That's what that is. Yes! Yes! Is there anybody else in there that got out? No. Good. Good. Yeah, I'd recommend downloading the beta tomorrow, man. You can download it for free on any platform. So try it then, and that's the only way you'll know if you should buy it. But objectively, this is a very good game. Subjectively, are you going to enjoy it? I don't know. A lot of people, I don't like this, but a lot of people don't understand that there's such a thing as opinions, you know? And if you don't like something that they like, you're an idiot. Or if you like something that you don't like, I mean, if you, fuck. Some people are assholes, and if you don't like something that they like, you're an idiot. And if you like something that they don't like, you're an idiot, you know? You're an idiot, basically, unless you agree with them, which is just a really horrible way to live, and it's just it's a disgusting aspect and outlook to have on life and other people. It's manipulative, it's nasty, and I have no respect for people like that. But objectively, this is a good game with fine mechanics and great gameplay. Incredible graphics, unbelievable sound design. But if you don't enjoy it, that's totally fine. This is not a game that's for everybody. There are a lot of good games that I just don't happen to like. FIFA, for example. I'm sure the gameplay's great, but I just don't happen to like sports games. So I don't know. I just don't like the whole circle jerk culture that's overrun the internet lately. I don't care for it. I don't know. I like to view myself as a reasonable person. And, like, not deciding not to buy this game because there's some female soldiers in it is just, like, ludicrous to me. It's like the world's gone crazy.
Objective easy is ours now.
Oh, shit. I swapped out her kit and now I have a sniper rifle. It's really difficult to revive people. Like, really difficult. You end up taking their kit half the time. That's something they need to fix. They probably will. Almost certainly. But I just wish it was fixed now so I wouldn't have to play recon. I suck with a sniper rifle, man. Alright. Let's take a step back and just try to do this right, huh? I mean, I can hit him. I just can't headshot him.
We've lost objective Able.
Oh, shit! Tank. What do I have? Oh my god, I still got dynamite. Well, I guess I just swapped the gun, not the, Nice! I swapped the gun, not the class. If I find a dead soldier, I can just fix my problem that way. My thoughts on Fallout 76 are pure excitement. At first I was disappointed, like most people were, that it wasn't a single-player Fallout game, but a multiplayer Fallout game. I was very, very skeptical, but everything that I've seen has removed my skepticism, and I've just personally warmed up to the idea. I've gotten more excited about playing a multiplayer Fallout. I've always secretly wanted a multiplayer Fallout. I know everybody's like, why would I want a multiplayer game when I can have a single-player game? And to a point I agree. To a degree I understand their point, is what I meant to say before I had a mild stroke. But I've always kind of wanted that. I just hope it has the same sense of adventure. The gameplay mechanics look solid. I don't know how they're going to execute PvP. They haven't talked too much about PvP. I hope that it's not too handholdy, because I would love some gritty, dirty PvP backstabbing gameplay. I think that would be a lot of fun, you know, where basically other players could be raiders, you know, or they could be like the Brotherhood of Steel. But you just gotta find out. You can't trust everybody. It could be like the perfect multiplayer game of its kind. God damn, that was a good toss. Babe Ruth over here. Oh shit, oh shit. Damn it. Sometimes you can shoot him through the door and it's a lot of fun. Oh god, did he go upstairs? Guarantee he went upstairs. Getting nervous. Getting real nervous. Oh shit! Yeah! Kill from the grave. Oh man. I misread that 0 somehow as a 1. Guess that shows how hopeful I am. God damn, we were kicking their ass. Oh yeah, Spider-Man's gonna be amazing. No doubt about that whatsoever. I mean, the reviews are already, like, raving about it, but you can just tell from the gameplay videos, it looks incredible. And they finally, like, understand Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Not to say that I don't think the movies have understood either. Personally, I love The Amazing Spider-Man. It's actually, like... Okay, so... my favorite superhero movies are The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, no particular order. And the first Iron Man. But, yeah. Shit. I mean, the video games for Spider-Man have just not been very good. At all. Until now. We're finally getting a good Spider-Man game. It's been a long time coming. And I can't believe it's just 2 days away. 2 short days away. Anyway, World War II planes! Finally! That looks like a Stuka. Oh shit, wings are gone! Oh, he's close! Oh, check this out. Check this out. God, the bullets sound so good. And they feel good. He's smoking. Shit, his wings are back. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's trying to dive. He's trying to dive. It worked. I actually thought he was gonna crash, which is why I didn't pursue him so hard. But, oh my god. Plane physics are incredible. Great. I wish I could have seen the explosion, but it was still really satisfying taking them out. So you got bombers, you got fighters. I'm fighting as a fighter. You have a limited amount of ammunition with everything now. Look at those bombs. Sick! You've got limited ammunition with tank shells, machine guns on planes. Only the second gunnery positions on tanks have unlimited machine gun fire. So you actually have to go back to your base and replenish your supplies every now and then. But these things are slow and hulking. It feels like they're practically clawing their way through the skies. The machine gun fire is heavy and fat. It's exactly as everything should be. And I love it. They have done such a good job in so many ways. Especially with the planes. I actually hated the planes in the alpha. Now I've completely reversed my opinion. Oh, he's gonna crash. I always underestimate these pilots. The Germans had some ace pilots too. So I should do nothing but overestimate them for my own safety. He jumped out, the coward! How do I look behind me? How do I do that? How do I do that? Ah, I can't. Damn it. The animations for the planes when they're going down, they're really cool. Sometimes they're just in a tailspin. You can hear them too. Sounds just like the old war films. I've noticed a lot of criticisms about the graphics of the game. Not, you know, like the graphics, but the look, the style. A lot of people think it's too clean. Personally, I am... Oh, shit! My plane takes wide turns. And God, I feel like an asshole. My poor plane. Oh. I was on a good run, too. Anyway, you know, soldiers in real life, they fought on beautiful days sometimes. Life, as hard it is to believe, life in the 30s and 40s wasn't black and white, and it wasn't sepia tone. Alright, that's movies. Like Saving Private Ryan. They wanted it to kind of look like cameras of that era. Kind of. Flavors of just absolute raw, gritty war, right? Well, Battlefield's trying to look a little more realistic than that. And they do a good job. I mean, you have some stylization with the film grain that they've got and the vignette, but I don't see why people wanted to be desaturated and just fake looking or faker looking. That's how we may view World War II in our minds, but that's not how it was. Well, that's just me. It's true. People will find anything to complain about. People have more fun complaining about games than they do playing games. It's crazy. Like, shit, kids are so spoiled today with video games, like, between Rockstar and games like this. Oh, man. Like, I grew up with games like Battlefield Vietnam and 1942. I played those when I was a kid. If I had something like Battlefield 5, I would have had a fucking heart attack playing this. It's so intense. And it's really, really fun. Yet, some kids, like, it's their hobby. Like some 10-year-olds or 12-year-olds, they just shitpost endlessly online, just bitching about movies or games or anything, really. It's sad. It's really sad. I mean, I love technology and everything, and, you know, there's always been assholes, but I don't think it's helping to create less assholes. They've got, an outlet with no consequences to, like, do whatever they want. Anyway, I don't want to talk about shit like that. Let's smoke this German. Now, there's 2 of these German fighters in the sky. I gotta be careful of that. God, could you imagine how terrifying it would have been to actually fly one of these things in World War II? Good God. How did the plane carry their balls? It would have been over the weight limit. That was my favorite part of Dunkirk. Well, I think that was everybody's favorite part of Dunkirk, the plane sequences. It was incredible. This guy's pretty good at evading me. Pretty damn good. I wonder if I can stall my engine. I don't know if I want it that realistic, actually. Okay. He's gonna try to circle back around and hit me. Not gonna let that happen. I don't want to turn this into a circle strafe. I'm pretty sure that's another pilot, but whatever. I'm gonna take my chances and go after him. Shit! Yeah, we got somebody on our tail. We are getting hit hard. Oh no! Oh, that was close. I gotta bail! Bail! I was trying to get back to the map. He's good. I'm good at killing planes. I'm not as good at evading enemy fire. That's my weak spot. You're goddamn right I'm ready to play Spider-Man. I'm actually not ready. Like, mentally, it's so soon now. Like, wow.
Objective Able is lost.
I don't know if I'm ready like that. That is a majorly awesome looking game. It's kind of like when you're about to get on a roller coaster and you're like, you just gotta gather yourself, you know? I want to enjoy that game to the maximum. Holy crap. Looked like I got a bandage. That was quite a distance he hit me from. Oh, there he is. We're in hot water now, boy. Alright, I don't know where the enemy is on the hills, and I'm not going to worry about it. We've got a few seconds before this match ends, and I want another kill under my belt. Damn, the music's so good. This is my favorite part of the Battlefield soundtrack. End of match music. It's an endlessly rising, anxiety-inducing tension piece. And it doesn't stop until the battle does. 8 tickets left. Great. I almost got him. I don't know if I should pursue. He knows where the bullets came from. Maybe. Oh god, 1 ticket! Can I get that ticket? Yes! Shit! Close. I almost got the last kill. I think Battlefield Bad Company Remastered is a rumor. And I think it'll stay a rumor, but that would be awesome if that was included at the launch of Battlefield 5. That would be amazing. Great idea, too. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen, personally. Anyway, unfortunately, that's it for me. Hey, not bad KD, 18-9. Unfortunately, that's it for me today, but if you guys enjoyed yourselves as much as I enjoyed myself, then we're both well off. I had a lot of fun. And I hope to see you guys again very soon. And also for the launch of Spider-Man this Friday. This Friday. in a world where Spider-Man finally has an amazing video game, we'll be there. We'll be streaming it all weekend. So I hope you guys are able to join me for that. But until then, game massively. And I'm going to get some food. I'm absolutely starving. Absolutely starving. But thanks, guys. I had fun. Make sure to download the Battlefield beta when it starts tomorrow and see if you like it. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think you guys would probably like it too. But anyway, until then, game massively. And I will definitely be seeing you Friday.